fucking all. Thank y'all for showing the fuck up. Give yourself a round of applause. Please and thank you. My name is Dawg. If y'all don't know, you about to find the fuck out why. Cause y'all gonna end up saying dog. Like, why the fuck you said dog? You said that. I'm gonna show y'all why the fuck my name is Dawg. And I talk dog shit. God damn it. This is my first official special. Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate y'all. I got some pretty faces. I got some new faces. Give y'all some hands. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Before I get started, I honestly said this joke last time I was on this stage. I got to start it right now because the person that originated this story is in the building. Before I do that, before I get into all this shit, my wife is in the building, y'all. Give a shout out to Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster's in the building. If you don't know who the fuck Cookie Monster is, she makes wholesome cookies. There's no weed in them. I know they in baggy bags and shit that look like dime bags, but there's no weed in the cookies. If you want some weed in your cookies, talk to me after the show. So, a couple weeks ago, my cousin blessed me for my birthday while being in the building, and once I knew he was in the building, I told this story. Because as a comedian, some of us like to intertwine real life with our fucking jokes, so you can't tell the difference. So my cousin was here. He's here again tonight. So I got to bless my cousin Dylan for real. I got to give him his credit for this. Yeah. Because when I saw him in the building, I said, okay, I got to tell this joke. And now the originator of the joke or the story is in the building. So I'm giving this out. This is dedicated 100% before I do anything else to my cousin Byron. In the building. Y'all, give it up for my cousin Byron. So, this means so much to me because this leads into everything else I'm going to talk about as far as being a motherfucker from Detroit with country-ass relatives. Okay? Y'all keep this in mind with everything else I'm going to say for the next 30, 45 fucking minutes until y'all fucking run out the door. Most of my family's from Alabama. My parents were born and raised in Alabama. I was down there most of my life growing up when they didn't want me to be the fuck up here. One of my cousins, bless him. I'm not gonna stretch this shit out because I got some jokes to tell. He went to a restaurant. You know, y'all got some relatives that's from like the backwoods. They ain't never been no place. Right. It ain't their fault. It ain't their fault. They just ain't never been no place. So he went to a fancy restaurant with all the family. And the server came to him and said, "Sir, what would you like to eat today?" He said, I want a hamburger. Now, I'm going to say hamburger because that's how this country-ass nigga pronounced hamburger. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just talking like my country-ass cousin talk. He said a hamburger, you want a fucking hamburger. So the server didn't hesitate. She was like, okay, you want a hamburger? This way she fucked up. How would you like that served? Look, a nigga that ain't never been no place, ain't never been asked options on how his food is gonna be handed to him. So, my cousin, who he wasn't 10, he wasn't like, oh, he's a kid, he don't know no better. He was grown enough to know, like, okay, well, how do I want this hamburger? Did I order it made? How do I want it made? My cousin relayed this story to me, and he told me in such a straight tone, and I can't say it in no other way. So this is how my cousin, when the server said, "How do you want your hamburger?" Your hamburger. He said, "You can bake it." You can bake it. That's what this country ass nigga said. He said you can fucking bake it. Look, this when I knew there was something in my blood that had to be fucking funny. Cause there was no reason that he said that shit with a straight face. You can bake my fucking hamburger. I don't know. I ain't never had one baked before. But since you offer me options, why don't you fucking bake it? Just bake it. Let's see what it tastes like.
No freaking way.
The sad part of the story, I wasn't even there when the story. Look, this one I'm giving a shout out to my cousin Byron because he told me the story with such a straight face. He said, yeah, so you know the cousin I'm talking about. He said, so the nigga, he said, you can bake it. He didn't give him an option like, could you bake it? He said, no, you can bake it. You can bake it. And look, for the rest of the time I'm be on this stage, I got family in the building. My wife is right there. She knows the shit I did to her. They know the shit that they grew up with. Y'all can tell when I'm lying about some shit or when it's a joke, okay? When I'm telling some true shit, like, yeah, they gonna laugh. He really did that shit. So yeah, my cousin said you can bake a burger. For real, that shit fucking happened. Again, thank y'all for showing up. I want to give y'all, again, another applause. This is so special to me. I just turned 50. My birthday was recently. I'm a Cancer. Give it up. Give it up. I just turned 50. I'm a Cancer. My wife is also a Cancer. The fact that we can both get along with the same sign is really fucked up. Looking for us on the news sometime soon. Like, for real, for real. But our astrological sign is also a disease, so that's fucked up because when I'm loud and tell people like, I'm a Cancer, they start crying. I'm so sorry for you. I started off with my family because I'm going to talk about family before I talk about myself. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, starting off with my family, y'all, my father. This is how this going to go. My father taught me a lot about myself. He taught me a lot about why I don't respect myself because he didn't respect me at all either. He didn't love me. Never did. But I saw one day, he looked at me like he respected me. That was the day my daughter was born. That was one day my daughter was born. He was like, you actually did it, nigga. You made a child. I'm gonna give you respect for this one moment in your life. But you been an asshole for everything else you did. You never did nothing else on purpose. You just been a fuck up. Look, this is how our relationship started. My parents were born and raised in Alabama. If anybody else come from the country, give yourself a round of applause. And then right after you clap yourself, say a loud boo. Boo! Fuck y'all. My parents told me, like, yes, I was about 10, 12 years old. My parents said, you were created, we was having sex in a junkyard in a car in Alabama. And that's where you were procreated at. Now, two questions. Number one, first question. Y'all couldn't find nowhere else to fuck at in country as Alabama in the early 60s, 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Second question, why the fuck you telling me that shit? I have no reason to know where the fuck you fucked at. None of my business. Talking about the fact that I'm 50, this also is something that came to my mind about being a 50-year-old motherfucker. When I grew up, when I was a child, my grandmother was an old bitch. Do we got some grandparents in the building? Yeah. Okay, are y'all some old bitches? Yeah. No, some of y'all ain't. I'm glad for the ones that are, but some of y'all ain't. My grandmother was an old bitch when I was 2. She was old as fuck. I got family in the building so they can co-sign when I'm lying about how old my fucking grandmother was. That bitch was old. Wasn't nobody trying to fuck Sadie. Damn. That's a real name, look. That nigga snorted. You know that's a real name. I'm talking the truth. Wasn't nobody trying to fuck Sadie when I was 2. Where the fuck these sexy grandparents come from? I'm 50 years old, grandparents still stripping. Why you on the stage? You twerking? You got grandkids, bitch. You dropping them off at daycare. Wasn't nobody trying to fuck Sadie. Sadie was old my whole life. When Sadie passed away, like this, she was still here. She was old when I was young. Damn. I love telling the truth. Again, the burger, old ass Sadie, that's true shit. You can tell. You can tell. Again, my dad never liked me. I tried to always connect with him, but he was country ass nigga, and we just didn't get along. And I was trying to be an asshole. I was a comedian my whole life. So my dad used to work on cars, and one day he was working in the backyard on a car, and I said, Dad, let me help you. Let me please do something. I was about 6, 7 years old. He said, no, you can't do shit but get the fuck out the way. I said, Dad, please let me help you. He said, okay, why don't you sweep these leaves out the backyard? Now look, I'm about 6, 7 years old. I was a Detroit nigga, but I had country ass relatives. I ain't never used a push broom in my motherfucking life. I saw how a house broom was used, and the house broom is used to sweep. So I assumed that a push broom is used to sweep. My dad said, sweep the leaves out the backyard. That's the one thing you can do for me to prove that you my son and I love you. And if you can't do this, then I hate you for the rest of your life. That's what I taught. I took it. I said, I gotta prove it to my dad. He loves me. I'm gonna do it right. This is exactly how I use a push broom, y'all. I ain't gonna make this shit up. This is exactly what I did. He said, you can't do shit else for me. Just where your mom at? Go find your mom. I was trying though. I ain't been taught. You gotta give me a rule book and instructions. I was one of those kids. You gotta give me instructions for how to do this shit. Now my mama turned, again, I just turned 50. I talked about my daddy. I'm gonna talk about both of them. I'm gonna talk about all y'all. Look, I might talk about y'all too. They ain't gonna kick me off stage. It's my show. My parents had a party store when I grew up, and I used to work for them. I used to take the bottles in. This is the early 80s. So I was a kid. I was like 10, 11 years old. I'm taking the bottles in at the store, like doing whatever they need me to do. I'm running the fucking cash register. I'm doing a lottery machine. What the fuck you need me to do? My dad had his own desk in the office. My mother had a desk in the back room of the office. Like they both had desks in the same room. So I'm standing there watching TV as a 10-year-old child would do. Cause I'm working. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm off the clock. I'm doing shit but working. I'm gonna watch TV. My father, who's looking over my shoulder, he just starts laughing. And he says, God damn, you got a big ass nose. Now mind you, he's looking over my shoulder. Is my nose so fucking big that he can see it over my fucking shoulder? That's fucked up. It shouldn't be that big. No. So this is what happened. My mother, as mothers are wont to do, she defended me. She stood up for her child. She said, no, nigga, don't you talk about his nose like that. He got your mama nose. I don't know if y'all heard what I just told y'all. My parents had a yo mama fight about who gave me an ugly ass nose. And my mama won. Because she made my dad cuss her the fuck out like, bitch, that wasn't my mama no, that was your ugly ass mama no. But he started this fucking joke. I'm a child. I gotta go back through I'm gonna rewind that shit. My dad says, damn nigga, your nose is big as hell. And he laughs. My mother, who's in the room, says, bitch, he got the nose from your mama. He instantly took offense. The laughter stopped. Bitch, your mama got the bigger nose. And I'm watching cartoons. Dawg. I went in the cooler and started drinking Boone's Farm. Look, this is where my liquor belly came from. I've been drinking liquor my whole life, like for real. Like this is where all this alcohol came from.
Oh my God, that replay.
My daddy turned, now it's mama turned. Again, my parents are from Alabama. I can't lie about that shit, it's true as fuck. I love my mother. I haven't talked to her in a while. I miss her so much. Give it up for y'all that y'all love y'all mamas. Yeah. See, I ain't saying you love your daddy because daddy don't get no shit, but if you love your mama, give it a round of applause. Yeah. I miss my mother. I haven't talked to her in a long time, and I miss her. You know, when you haven't, especially when things pop up in your life, and you realize how much she meant to you, and you haven't talked to her. Like, again, my mother was country as fuck. My mother told me country ass shit. She said, son, you can't wash your belly button because if you wash it too hard, it's gonna come loose and your stomach gonna fall out. I swear to God, my Alabama mother told me that shit. So for 50 fucking years, I ain't washed my belly button. Yeah. I just got married. I was wondering why my wife didn't want to suck my dick right. She said, nigga, your belly look like a street when there's hot concrete, when you can see the wave, the hot fumes over it. She said, you need to do something about that shit. Damn, fam. Damn, fam, for real. My mother told me that shit. Northland just closed. Again, stories about my mother. I'm so sad she's not here, but we gonna get to that. Northland just closed. Y'all got memories of Northland? Yeah. Give it up for Northland. My mother used to leave me in Northland. I don't mean like leaving by accident. My mother just used to fucking, she would set the shit up. Like it was like a long running joke. Okay, nigga, you know I'm gonna leave if you turn your head. If you turn your, I'm a child. We're going to get these tough skins. That's the only thing we're here for. If you look at anything else, I'm going home. Now, if anybody is familiar with Northland, Hudson's, on the 4th floor where the kids section was, all the boys' clothes was on the 4th floor. I'm going over there shopping with my mom. She say, nigga, pay attention. I'm gonna leave as soon as we buy these clothes. Okay. Now, once you go by the down escalator, that's where the Legos was at. You remember that shit, right? I'm a child. I'm gonna look at the motherfucking Lego. Mama, they got a jet plane. My mother would skip down the steps. Like, run home. Not, she ain't go to another store. Like, that would be nice. She went to fuck home like, nah, I'm leaving this nigga. I told him to pay attention. I got left at Northland so many times, I got used to the person that was in the Lost and Found for children in the 80s. Like, niggas just leaving kids at the mall. So, again, I ain't even got to no jokes yet. This is all true shit. It was a little, I'm trying to be politically correct. It was a short woman, like a short white woman. It was like a little lady. She was one of the miniature people. She was like, she was miniature. She was miniature. That's nice. That's a nice way to put it. She was in the Lost and Found every time I went to the motherfucking Lost and Found. So I definitely can't disrespect her for whatever the fuck she was going through. She was so friendly with me, she had my own cubby set aside, like, nigga, this is your crayons and your puzzles that you didn't finish the last time your mama left your dumb ass. So, talk about my mom, like I said, I just turned 50. And give it up for growing up, y'all. Give it up for growing up. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. My mom used to call me on my birthday every year. It was something we had, like a long running thing we did. And she would, sing happy birthday to me. That meant a lot to me. She would sing happy birthday. And I missed that this year. And it was because she's not here. And it reminded me of one of the last times I saw my mom. She saw me do stand-up for the first time. I was doing stand-up in Ferndale off of Woodward. And this was the first time she saw me, and it was open mic, so I was just so proud that she showed up. She brought some of her friends from church. It was just beautiful. My mother seeing me do my shit. This is something I wanted to do my whole life. So I get up on stage, and when I do my 5 minutes, I basically do this joke, and I'm gonna do the joke that I did that day, just so y'all can know how my mother felt that day about her first time seeing me do stand-up. I had just had a daughter. My daughter's probably about a year, 2 years old. And as a young man, born and raised in Detroit, I know how we act around young girls and how we act around pussy. We trying to fuck. That's what we do. We trying to fuck. So as a father of a young girl, I said any kid, especially any boy that wants to come play with my daughter, when he rings the doorbell, when he comes to the front door, I'm gonna ask him, what your dick smell like? Exactly. Your dick better smell exactly the same way it did when you picked my daughter up than it do when you drop my daughter off. If you change the soap smell of your penis, I'm fucking you up. If you got some random cologne that you didn't smell like before I smelled your dick, I'm fucking you up. So again, you can tell where this joke went. Y'all probably laughed as well as the room did that day. My mother and some of her people from church are in the room. I finished my set. I said, thank y'all, good night. The rest of the room applaud. My mother knew. I'm so happy about the occasion and like the moment, like I'm just looking at my mother for co-signment, and I could tell something in her eyes was just, something wasn't right. I saw her like a day or two later. I went to her house. Hey, Mom, how was that set? What did you think? We talked about it for a minute, and then eventually she said, I think it's time for me to leave. The fuck does that mean, Mom? I know you're older, but you're about to leave me? I need you. Like, Mom, you can't leave me right now. Some of y'all had parents that left y'all. I was like, Mom, you can't leave me right now. I need you. I'm trying to advance my life. She said, no, son. I think it's time for me to go. I've done everything I can do here. It's obviously time for me to leave and you to do whatever life was meant for you to do. I said, Mom, no, I can't do this shit without you. She said, son, you have to do this without me because you talked about smelling dicks for 10 minutes. I was born and raised in Detroit too, nigga. My mother moved to Chicago right after I did that set. I ain't seen her since. Like, for real. She didn't even call me on my 50th birthday. I'm like, Mom, I just turned 50. Like, you did? I ain't even think about that shit. I talked about dicks 20 years ago, Mom. It was a joke. Fuck that shit. Oh, shit. Okay, so, now, talk about real life. Let me get to the motherfucking jokes. Goddamn starters, clap your hands. We finally got to the summer. We got this Canada wildfire shit out of our fucking clouds and shit. We got real heat. It ain't from fucking the clouds and the smoke. We got real Detroit summer, y'all. Give it up for Detroit summer. What I love about Detroit summer is fucking sundresses, y'all. Y'all give it up for sundresses. Please give it up for sundresses. They look so sexy. They hang so delicately on the latest woman, on her body and shit. The best thing about sundresses is that you don't know what the fuck is under them. Do they have on drawers? They might not. I don't know. It's a sundress. This is what I hate about sundresses though. I fucking hate feet. If you ever seen a sundress, you know that your feet are exposed when you have a fucking sundress on. I personally hate fucking feet. It ain't personal. I just don't like what the fuck feet look like. Feet are ugly to me. Matter of fact, hey, how you doing? I'm very good. You've been laughing. You've been enjoying yourself tonight. What's your name? Sharon. Thank you so much for coming out. Fuck your feet, Sharon. Like to the heart. No, I don't even care what they like. It's not even personal. Fuck both of them. Your left and your right foot. Fuck both of them. It's not personal though. Sherry, I hate my own feet. Fuck my feet, goddammit. And here's the reason why. Have y'all ever looked at a foot? Have you ever really looked at a fucking foot? Especially ladies. Y'all know at least one friend that got that ugly ass pinky toe. Y'all know what pinky toe I'm fucking talking about. That pinky toe that's already had under the other toes. It's curved like I don't want you to look at me directly. And then there's that pinky toe that got the nail clipping on it. It look like it's a nail clipping from another toe. It ain't even a full fucking toenail. Like you clip that off and just glued it to your pinky toe that's already had on your foot. I don't want to see that shit. Y'all don't want to see that shit? No, you don't want to see that shit either. Fuck y'all feet. I mean that shit to my soul, goddammit. And y'all show them on purpose. And there's another thing that women do. And again, I'm not going to blame this on y'all, but y'all do this more than men. Y'all do this more than us. Have y'all ever caught y'all friends standing up like this with their legs crossed? Y'all ever seen that? I hear some laughter in the back. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all see it on the news, the weathercaster, like all them, the women on the news. Vanna White been sitting like this shit for 40 years. You know why? To make them look skinnier. There's no male equivalent. I can't stand to make my dick look bigger. This some bullshit. Optical illusion in this motherfucker. Hello, welcome to Starters. I'm about to do jokes for the next hour and a half. That's fucked up. Vanna White sitting on stage. She been old for 40 fucking years. Y'all think that bitch ain't gained no weight? She been crossing her legs. Before I get off the stage, this has been a fun set. Again, I got to give y'all another hand. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. Thank y'all so much. It's my first time for doing a set this long. I got to give it up for the crack jokers. I've been doing this shit with these people for a year. This is my family, my crack jokers. These are my people. I love working with them. We all gonna keep going to get better, dog, for real. Before I get off the stage, are there any people here raising young kids? Anybody got grandkids, young kids, any school teachers? No, clap. Don't raise your hand up. I didn't hear that shit. That's what's up. We gotta stop asking these motherfucking kids what they want to eat. Fuck these kids. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Look. When last time somebody asked you what the fuck you want to eat? When you were 7, 8 years old. Do you want a hamburger today? I'm gonna change it on. We was gonna eat this, but because you want a hamburger, I'm gonna make you a hamburger. When the last time you ever?
Not ever.
Not never, ever.
Not ever.
Fuck these kids. When did that start? When did we start asking kids what the fuck? Look, then you see your kids at somebody else's house, and now they gotta set their whole eating requirements up for your special ass kids that only eat hot dogs. Fuck your kid. Okay, so we gotta have hot dogs for everybody because this nigga only eat hot dogs. I know we had a whole gourmet, we was gonna go out the Red Lobster and shit, but this nigga can't eat nothing but cereal. He can't eat nothing but fucking cereal. Fuck your kids! We're giving kids too much fucking, look, the only time in my life I had abs was from the ages of 6 to 12. Because my parents sent me to bed and said, nigga, you're not gonna eat what the fuck you wanna eat. Go to bed hungry. I went to bed and cried myself to sleep. I had abs. My stomach was tight. I was the sexiest 10-year-old you ever seen. Because my stomach, I was like a Greek fucking god. My stomach was amazing. Because I went to bed hungry. Nigga, you want to eat this shit? Go to sleep. What y'all make tonight? Nigga, lasagna. What it got in it? It's got peas. Go to sleep. I'm not arguing with you. Go to sleep. I cried myself to abs, nigga. It was like doing crunches. My stomach was tight. I got grown and started making my own food. All this shit just kicked in. My belly ain't never looked tight like that no more. But, every once in a while, to remember home cooking, I put a book on my food. To remind me of crying over the meals my parents made me eat. Like I had to cry. I don't want to eat that shit. Eat that shit, nigga. I had so many meals with boogers on it. Me and my wife make dinner sometimes. I just put a book on it like, this is how mama made it. This reminds me of my family. Hey y'all, again, I want to thank y'all so much for coming out. This is my 30-minute special, y'all. My name is motherfucking Dawg.